Hey guys, how's it going? You've probably seen a few of these videos pop up on the internet now on this brand new game that popped out. Well, not brand new, it's been an open beta for a while, but it finally came out as a standalone game on Steam. It's called Tom Clancy's Phantoms, I think, something like that. And I'll link it in the description, the actual trailer and everything for it, because this game is actually really fun. It's a mix between, I guess if you're going to try to think of it as like a mix between two different games, I'd think of it maybe like Battlefield, Halo, and since the maps are so small, it's kind of like Call of Duty. Battlefield in the sense that the way the game plays out, like it's like a bit more tactical than most games, and like the way the guns handle. Then Halo, because you got all the different weird abilities like the Oracle and invisibility, cloak, and all that. And then Call of Duty was the maps are so small. But this game is the most balanced game I've played in a while. The maps are like mirrored on either side, and there's only 8 people on each team, so generally 8 people. So it makes it a really balanced game, because since the map's so small and there's only 8 people, to hold off an area you really have to split your whole group off into different sort of sections, I guess. So yeah, when you're playing, you have two of your guys on either side, then 4 in the middle to hold off the main part where everyone keeps pushing from, and then you communicate with your team to kind of hold off an area so you can capture the objective. Now, in this, there's a lot of things that this game does that a lot of other game companies should do. I mean, no other game company has made the ability to you can peek around walls and you can peek around corners and all that, but in this it's just so fluid in third person that it's just, I don't understand why no other companies have even thought of this. Tom Clancy's Phantoms has literally taken it and nobody else has done it yet. Maybe people don't like the third person sort of view, but being able to just run around and then have this nice third person so you can see everywhere, and then when you want to get to cover, all you have to do is just lie there. You can go prone so you're really low, but then your feet are showing, so it's all tactical. It's not OP as anything, body, parts of your body sometimes still show and everything, so it's not as if it's the most overpowered thing ever. And then the game mode I'm playing right now is called Captured. This is about the only one I've ever played. What you do is it's like a two-way, it's like a rush sort of thing where everyone rushes to get the one objective, and then when you do, if you got the objective, you would move up to the enemy's next objective closer to their main base. If you lost yours, you would move back to your objective. It's in the top right corner. You can see there A, B, C, D, and E. We've captured C, so now we're moving up to their B flag and A flag. So it's set up kind of like a rush sort of game. Now, even though this game is free to play, the things that they've actually given for you to unlock are really good. You can go through the game like most free to plays and still unlock most of the things. Most of the things aesthetically to make yourself look better. I bought some stuff, but that doesn't really do anything anyway. Having a ballistics mask doesn't make you any better, but it does look really cool. So I mean, if you really want it, I guess buy it. But yeah. Yeah, so since it has this free-to-play model, it's really good because you'll constantly be getting an income through just playing the game. So the game will always be updating and implementing new things. It's not like it'll ever stop doing anything, because they'll constantly be making money from the game. Now, I think this is a really good thing for a game like this, especially because the actual potential of this game is just so good. The things they can do with this is just... it's just such a, I don't know, this is the only game that I've really enjoyed being able to play, because it's fast paced, but it's tactical. You really have to think about what you're going to do before you do it. You can't just sprint around so much, even though what I did just there was pretty lucky, but I mean, it's all within, you have to just think before doing things. You can't literally just run out into a pack of guys and expect to survive. Sometimes you may, but you don't always survive. Most of the time you won't survive. That guy was completely oblivious because I went invisible, ran past him, killed 2 guys behind him. He had no one behind him to tell him that he was what killed him, and he was it wasn't in comms with his team. So, I mean, working together in this really makes a practical, formidable team. Being able to pre-fire around corners, judging where people are, it really helps you being able to play this game. Now, I'll run through a couple of the things that I do while I'm playing. I can take this as a tips and tricks sort of review sort of thing. When I'm playing as a Recon, because that's the only class that I play as, actually no, I'll tell that first. There's 3 different classes. There is a Recon, Assault, and Support. The Recon, which I'm playing now, has the ability to go invisible, and he also has another ability called Scan. Now, I use invisibility quite a lot because I like being able to flank the enemy, being able to go invisible, run behind their lines, and then work my way back up behind all of them and kill all of them. Sometimes it doesn't work, but when it does, it works out really well. Now, the other classes that are Assault, they use an assault rifle obviously, and he has one of his abilities, I don't know all of them because I haven't really played him that much. One of his abilities, he has an assault shield which he like launches out onto the and he like sprints around with it. No one can shoot past the shield, but they can still shoot you. The shield's like, it's not like huge, but it's not tiny either, so it's like, I don't know, a meter by a meter or something. And you can sprint around with that and knock people onto the floor, then pull out your gun and shoot them. But the problem with this ability I find is that it takes forever to recharge, and I personally hate all the assault rifles, and I can't be bothered spending money on an assault rifle for the assault class. But it is still a good class. Like, I have had some good moments with it. The other class that there is support. Now, support has a good ability called Oracle, I'm pretty sure it is, and it's like this it's like a radioactive little like beam thing around you, and it makes everyone's screen like really fuzzy, and it's really hard to shoot. And they also have one where they have like a shield, and they can run around with a shield, and like no one can shoot through the shield. Now, getting into like a whole team together of 3 guys, a support, an assault, and a recon is really good, because what you can do is you can time your attacks. So you can all run out and just wreck a whole team. So it's really good. This game's probably one of the best tactical games I've ever played. I hope you get it. It's really good. Yeah. See you guys later.